friends betwixt and beyond the gender binary, to Jam Mechanics. That's right, you've wandered into the Jam Academy. Whether you meant to or not, that is where you are here, and the doors are locked. My name is Matt Johnson. I'm from the Narcissist Cookbook. With me today is...
It's Bug from Bug Hunter. Jam Mechanics is a podcast. Matt and me, Bug, are songwriters. What we do is we get together, we get challenged to write a song, go away for 3 hours, and we come back and we show off the song. We are on season 4. This season, we are doing a Wikipedia thing where we are going through Wikipedia and finding pages to challenge each other with. Before we do that, we have to get to know each other. Hey, Matt, I have a question for you.
Okay, hit me.
Would you rather be turned into a bird or a fish? That's from the Icarian moth.
I would choose bird.
Bird. It has to be bird.
It's the correct answer. I'm scared of the water.
Yeah.
If I was a fish, I feel like fish are just inherently prey animals.
Yeah.
The sea is the most dangerous place in the universe.
Has to be. Has to
exactly.
be. You have to pick bird or fish, but you can't choose which bird or which fish. Does that change your answer? Would you rather take a random chance at being any bird or take a random chance at being any fish? Shark or fish? You could be a shark.
You could be a shark. No, think of how many things there are in the sea. If I say I'm going to be a fish, I'm going to be a little burger fish. I'm going to be a little treat fish that a whale eats and doesn't even know it's eating it. You know? I'm going to be a single French fry. You know? I want to be a bird because even a small bird, it's fine. I can just go and hide in some rafters somewhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Cool. So you're a you want to be an urban bird.
I do want to be an urban bird.
There's a difference. If you're a bird in the Amazon rainforest, I feel like you're as good as a fish.
I'm going to be eaten by a spider.
Right, exactly. A bird in the rainforest is basically a flying fish.
No, I want to be an urban bird. That's absurd. No.
Do we know each other?
Yeah, we do know each other. We've learned it.
Are we ready to do the whole thing?
Okay, so I feel like I accidentally cheated because I went from Too Fast, Too Furious and I clicked on a link for which I was like, well, that would be a funny one to give you, as I clicked on nitrous oxide. And then from nitrous oxide, the longest Wikipedia page in the history of Wikipedia, I found a whole bunch of interesting things. I just found Whip It. I found a whipped cream charger. So I was like, you know what? I went from nitrous oxide just straight to nitrous oxide. I doubled down on it. So I have given you the page for Whippets or the
whipped cream charger. I have these.
I believe you.
My wife makes homemade whipped cream. She has a little homemade whipped cream kit. And
Go and take a little hit of it. Go and take a little hit of it and see what you come up with in 3 hours.
Just see what that does for Jam Mechanics. We got a new format.
The famously sober Bug Hunter.
This was the best season of Jam Mechanics. They burn so bright. Okay, so I have the Wikipedia page for whipped cream charger.
Also known as Whippet, Nos, or
colloquially
Nang.
known as a Whippet, Nos, or Nang when used recreationally. Yeah, there there are 3 headings for uses under the uses page. First usage, culinary. Second usage, recreational drug. Third usage, model rocketry.
Oh, model rocketry is such a good phrase.
What can't this thing do?
It's the wonder drug.
I love this page. Thanks, Matt. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have 3 hours to go away and write a song about whippets. And we are back from the break. Matt from Jam Mechanics, how was your Jam Mechanics?
I don't know. Bug, how did you do?
I had a super fun time, super good time doing Jam Mechanics this time. I got to do a fun little creative one.
Good. So I assigned you Whippets.
Yeah, you gave me Whippets, which, just to recap, as we talked about before the break, Whippets have 3 uses according to Wikipedia.com. 1, culinary. 2, recreational drugs. 3, model rocketry. That one tickled me the most, I'll be honest, more than anything, because I knew about the first 2 and the third one. Just the fact that there's just like... Here's the big 3. Let me give you the big picture of Whippets. It's these 3. And that really cracked me up. And so I went for a walk around the block and I came back with an idea and I ran with it for a long time, enough to do a little bit of production. I normally don't do a little bit of production on my songs and Jam Mechanics. I normally am panic doing a one take at the end. This one is I did a little production on it.
I want to hear this. I'm excited.
Okay. I wrote a song called Bottle Rocket Astronaut.
Okay, we're going to listen to Bottle Rocket Astronaut by Bug Hunter from the band Bug Hunter. In 3, in 2, in 1, go.
I am Burt, the urban bird. I got one wing that doesn't work, but I have built a bottle rocket that'll lift me off the earth, shoot for the stars. Nah, that ain't me. I would settle for that tree, be like everybody else who can get up there easily. And if you try to pin me down, then I will get up off the ground. I am a bottle rocket astronaut, and all I want's the same thing. Everybody's got already. Make it look so easy. I've been gracious, I've been patient. Natural selection never saw me coming, baby. I am Burt, the urban bird. I've got one wing, it doesn't work. And I've got whippets in my nest, but if they ask, you never heard that, wanna raid me? They can try. Here's a slice of pumpkin pie. All the while I'm expanding to a full-fledged enterprise. See that goldfish in the bird bath? You get 3 hints to guess who did that. We put a turtle on a mailbox and a hedgehog on a trash can. We've got funding coming through and big announcements coming soon. We pledge by 2026 we'll put a gopher on the roof.
That's
I
so
am
good.
A bottle rocket astronaut, and all I want's the same thing. Everybody's got already. Make it look so easy. I've been gracious, I've been patient. Natural selection never saw this coming, baby.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept and one we intend to win.
I am a bottle rocket astronaut, and all I want's the same thing. Everybody's got already. Make it look so easy. I've been gracious, I've been patient. Now we got Charlie Darwin freaking rolling in his gravy.
Yeah!
I am Burt, the urban bird. Keep me down, it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's... You had me from line 1. You had me absolutely from line 1. Verse 2 might be... Verse 2,
Yes.
like part 2, goldfish
Yes.
in the bird bath,
Yeah.
turtle in the mailbox,
Yeah.
hedgehog in the trash. We pledge by 2026 we'll put a gopher on the roof. I'm just quoting bits like this. I'm the guy in the comments just quoting lines from the movie you just watched, okay? Like, this is... I love this.
I love Burt, the urban bird. He's got one wing that doesn't work. I love him.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Okay, tell me the story of how you wrote the ballad of Burt the Urban Bird.
I got fixated on the model rocket bit of the Wikipedia page for Whippets, and I'm gonna write it's a mouse is gonna build a little model rocket so he can reach the pumpkin pie on the counter, and he's gonna have a friend who's just doing whippets in the back, and I'm gonna incorporate all 3. And I went for a walk, and when I came back I am Burt, the urban bird. I got one wing, it doesn't work.
And you're like, fuck, that's
yeah,
an
I was
entire
like, that's
song.
it, that's the whole thing. You know what kind of inspired me for this song? Have you ever watched videos of like babies getting glasses? Or like girls getting like their cochlear implant and hearing like their best friend for the first time. And it's just it makes me cry. Like I just sit there and I watch these videos and I'm just like, oh, and it just like makes me like, it just makes me feel so grateful. And like the things that you take for granted, that like there are people who work so hard and will work so hard to like get people just to like have the things that I take for granted, sight, being able to walk around. And so that's what inspired me with this song was Burt with his one little wing that doesn't work, who builds a bottle rocket so that he can just get back on par with all the other birds. And then I was like, I don't think I have anywhere else to go with this. But it turns out, listener, that I was wrong. Because then I was like, well, okay, once he's done that for himself, he's going to start a little business putting little critters up high on places. He's going to try and get little critters vertical and get them up to places they've never been before. And it might have been inspired because
he's a disruptor, is what he is.
He disrupted the critter space. I was out yesterday out in the woods writing a song, and I sent you this video of this little groundhog that I didn't even know I didn't even know there's a groundhogs out there. I know there were squirrels and snakes and stuff out there. And this little groundhog chonker, this little
perfectly spherical groundhog.
You made a joke because he was such a chunky little guy. You were like, that little guy can see his shadow in any direction.
I'm glad that made you laugh because I typed that and I was like, I don't know if that's anything.
The follow up to that is I passed off that joke like it was mine to a ladybug last night.
Asshole.
We were in bed and I showed her the video and I was like, this little guy can see his shadow in any direction, and she laughed so hard she almost spit out her mouth guard.
Bug, you better fucking come clean about this because I know Ladybug don't listen to this podcast. She'll never know.
My joke now, baby.
No!
So then I Googled what little animals can't climb trees because I was like, I'm going to get them up there. In this song, these critters are getting vertical. I was like, yeah, this little guy, he's going to start a little business getting animals up into places they normally couldn't get, leaving to the imagination why they would want to do that and what they would do when they get up there. But yeah, it was all leading towards by 2026 we'll put a gopher on the roof.
This is great. This is fantastic.
I got all of the uses of whippets into the song with that second verse. I said, I got whippets in my nest, but if they ask you never heard that, want to raid me, they can try. Here's a slice of pumpkin pie.
Yeah. I didn't get the pumpkin pie joke until I was reading back immediately after the song, and I was like, oh, I see what you did there. That's fantastic. He's allowed them.
Yes.
Like in Britain, you're allowed a knife if you're using it for business.
It's kind of like a joke obscured behind the lyrics itself, but it is like I was thinking of going in a direction where the government was going to step in and take away my bottle rocket because of the use of illicit substances. And I was like, I don't think there's a very fun way to go with this. And so you can see where I started it, where I was like, you want to raid me? You can try. Here's a slice of pumpkin pie. Like saying like, oh, I'm actually, this whippet is culinary. I liked it still in the song because it kind of acts as like his front for why he has an industrial amount of whippet canisters for his bottle rocket business.
It's always fun to me when you make a song that is just begging for a video.
At me, Deep Blue Ink.
1, 2, 3, 4. They call her Lady Luck, but she don't feel so lucky lately. Another name could take its place to suit her since the day she gave away her dice and playing cards. The games that made her famous. The face of the insatiable is shaking off the chaos. He's not waiting